My name is Matthew McDowell. This is recording 1 of White Blaze Fever. I'm making this recording because of the very probable chance of something happening to me in the near future. I will start by saying that I recently moved to Tennessee and acquired a property. The real estate agent told me that there was a trail named the Appalachian Trail running through my property. I paid her no mind, obviously assuming that she was simply trying to con me out of my money. However, there has been some very suspicious going on since my arrival. I have counted numerous heavily burdened individuals with sticks walking along the edge of my property. These individuals all seem to know where they're going, but they're not talking about it. Now, so far, I've remained unseen by these individuals, and I hope to keep it that way. I will be taking my collection of information I have gathered to the local forest ranger and will submit my findings. Hopefully, he will be able to get to the bottom of this. Out. Hello, my name is Dr. McDowell. What you just saw was a video made by a man named Matt McDowell. Mr. McDowell suffers from a cluster A personality disorder entitled paranoid personality disorder. This disorder is characterized by an extreme lack of trust in others, often without a valid reason. People suffering from this disorder often find it extremely hard to form strong interpersonal relationships due to their inability to trust. Other symptoms of paranoid personality disorder may include holding grudges for an extremely long amounts of time, seeing an obviously benign statement as a personal attack, and overwhelming feelings that people are not just not to be trusted, but actually out to harm them. Now, it is not uncommon, as is seen with Mr. McDowell, for this lack of trust to develop into full-blown conspiracy theories, in which the perception of reality becomes distorted completely. While Mr. McDowell may be an extreme example, paranoid personality disorder's prevalence among the general population can be as high as 4.5%. It is found more commonly with males, and it also seems to have a genetic tendency to occur more frequently with those who have relatives diagnosed with schizophrenia. It is also thought that previous life experiences, especially those that occur at a young age, that seem to instill mistrust or maltreatment, tend to increase the frequency of PPD. This disorder is chronic, and without treatment, it is not likely that the disorder will get any better. Let's check back in with Mr. McDowell and see if this is the case with him, shall we? This is White Blaze Fever reporting 2. Things have taken a turn for the worse. Things have gone from suspicious to downright scary. 2 nights ago, during a storm, 2 White Blaze Fever infected hikers knocked on my door wanting a place to sleep. They were obviously, I repeat, trying to infect my food supply with White Blaze Fever. This is alarming on multiple levels. One level being, I believe the forest ranger I spoke with is now in cahoots with the hikers. He's done nothing with my findings. I repeat, nothing with my findings. I will be leaving my property at the completion of this recording and hiding in the woods. Thank you. So, as you can see, things seem to have gotten a little out of hand with Mr. McDowell. The lack of trust that he is demonstrating is sadly enough the very symptom that treatment would hope to alleviate, and yet is what all too often keeps people with paranoid personality disorder from seeking treatment. For those who do enter treatment, cognitive therapy seems to be the most effective option. Therapists who worked with these clients try to help them change their beliefs that people are not to be trusted and they're out to get them. While no medication has been proven to fully alleviate the symptoms of PPD, they do prescribe medication to alleviate some of the related symptoms, such as anxiety. However, the mistrust that is so often inherent with the disorder keeps them from wanting to take their medications because they are suspicious of that as well. Our case study, Mr. McDowell, has not yet been willing to undergo treatment and was last seen roaming the Appalachian Trail using the trail name No Trust. This is a chronic disease, and without treatment, it is very unlikely that Mr. McDowell will get any better.